Welcome back, everyone. So this is another pick a card video, which is going to be all about what is it that you need to know the most right now, in whatever phase you are in. It could be about anything, the messages, the advices, or if there's anything you need to know, anything you need to hear. It's going to be all about that. So let's see, what do we have? We have two groups. So the first option that I have is this book um that says my friends call me monster. This is how it looks. And then we have the book. This is the second option, and it says revenge of the living dummy, and this is how it looks. So you can choose whichever option is calling out to you the most, and the timestamps are going to be given in the description box below as usual. And with that being said, let's move on to the first option, the book on the left. Okay, so if you chose the group number one, or this book, um, which says, my friends call me monster, then this is going to be a reading all about what is it that you need to hear the most right now, in whatever situation. Literally, it's a general reading. So let's see, what do we have? And I also got that card, so we're going to look into it afterwards. Okay. I do want to say there's an element of surprise coming into your life. Like you're about to experience something new, something that you have perhaps never experienced before. It could be something completely unexpected for some of you, but I feel like for most of you, you do know somewhere, like deep down, you do have an idea that this thing is coming into your life. So it's not something which is going to, I mean, it's going to come out of the blue, but I feel like you do have an idea what this could be. So that's that. I also feel like somebody feels like they're running out of time. That's another thing. Yeah. I also do feel like this reading is more so focused on career. I also got the vision of a spider. So I feel like somebody feels that they have been. Okay, here's the thing, it's almost like you were stuck, or you were in a process which felt like it was taking forever, or like it was going on for so long and there was no end to it. That's what it feels like. There's something about the winter time that's significant, or when the season changes, that's coming up. I also do see a cake in my vision, so this could mean like a birthday party or something. Maybe you're going to celebrate your birthday, you're gonna go somewhere. Something about a cake is coming up. Yeah, I also do want to say, if you have been working on something for too long, it's almost like you're just at the top of the staircase, or like you're at the very last step. That's what it feels like. But something shocking, something that's going to act as a surprise is coming into your life. Let's see if there is anything else that I'm missing out on. I'm also hearing the words, it's time to be weird, or it's time to embrace um anything that is different about you, anything that is I feel like the things that you think or assume to be your weakness is your biggest strength. That's what I heard. Now it's going to be applied to everybody's situation in a different way, but I almost felt like once you start to see the beauty or like the uniqueness in you, um, it would take you really far. That's why I'm hearing. I also got the vision of a rose. So something about a rose is significant. Um, yeah. Okay. I also do want to say that something brand new is happening. There's a, I don't want to use the word new chapter, but like That's what it feels like. But this feels even more, um, it feels even more intense. It feels even more grand. It almost feels like you are having a new start to your life. It's almost like you are reborn, to be honest. Um, yeah, it's like you are coming out of your shell, but not like in a hermit mode. Like, okay, here's the thing. I just feel like you are having like a fresh new start to your life. Like everything is going to be brand new. That's what it feels like. This is not even a new chapter or like a new phase. It's like a completely brand new life. That's what it feels like. Um, for some of you, you are recovering from something. You're healing from something also, and the color yellow is quite significant. I see that, and that reminds me of the sun card. So I feel like a lot of positivity, optimism is about to fill in your life. Um, you could also be meeting up with so okay, here's the thing. When I said you're going to have like a you're gonna feel like you have a brand new life, like you have been reborn, what I mean by that is everything around you is going to change. When it comes to the people, when it comes to your career, your finances, your um, even the way you are, everything is going to change. And it's going to happen on such an extreme level that a lot of you might even think that your life looks and feels completely unrecognizable. Okay, that was a lot. I'm just going to put this to the side and let's have a look at this card that I pulled out for you guys. I didn't see it, but there it is. We have Cat Spirit, which has number 13 on it, and you wouldn't believe, but number 13 belongs to Death card. And that was the energy I was sensing. I was not sensing the energy of Hermit, as I said. I wasn't sensing the energy of Tower. That's also another card which represents destruction and like um but the death card, because after that rebirth happens. You know, you have completely transformed, or you have completely, it feels like you've become a new person, to be honest, or you have stepped into a completely new life, and you have said goodbye to your old life, to your old friends, to everything that belonged to that old life. um and it says claim your independence. Cats could be significant. I feel like feathers are going to be significant if you see one. Good luck is coming your way. I hear that. And let's see if there is anything else. Yeah, good luck is on your side. And do you see that? Is that a dream catcher? If it looks like one. Um so definitely there's something about good luck, there's something about blessings, there's something about um you feeling privileged in the upcoming months, or like something about that is really really significant. You need to know that you're going to be feeling blessed and privileged. That's the word. It's almost like you will find a way, or the way is going to be shown to you. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but take it how it resonates. Somebody's name could start with R, I'm hearing that, and K as well, first name or last name, and even L, first name or last name. So I'm going to put this to the side and let's draw some tarot cards for you. And yeah, let's see, what do we have. So I'm going to be using these cards. This is the Tarot Muka. So let's see, what do we have for group number 1. I'm already hearing number 5, which speaks about change. I feel like you've gone through a lot of changes. So that's not new to you, I feel. But something is about to bloom. Something is about to blossom. I feel like it's coming in so quick, you don't even have the time to be prepared. And it's almost like you're gonna be it kind of feels like when you have to go to an event and you're not even ready. Like you have something or the other to do, and it came in so quick, or the opportunity landed in your laps so quickly that you barely had the time to put yourself together. That's what it feels like. Somebody's name starts with T. I'm hearing H as well. First name or last name? Okay, a lot of cards fell out. Just a minute. I'm also hearing there's somebody's name starts with S. First name or last name? Yeah. Something about the old movies, um the old movies that's coming up. So maybe that really has an influence on you. Um yeah, I'm not sure how old are they talking about, but like, yeah, something about old movies. Maybe you connect with that, you resonate with it, but like not the content that's being released these days or like the past couple of years, but like old stuff. That's where I got. Okay. So let's see, what do we have? Okay. We've got the judgment. No, it's not the judgment, it's justice at the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing the words life is not fair. Life is not fair, it's like a movie. Okay. That's really interesting. Somebody's name starts with A. I'm hearing that. So the first card I have is the Knight of Wands. And this is exactly the energy of this reading. Things are changing. Everything is moving. Expect something really, I'm hearing the words expect something powerful um to come into your life. That volcano, it really is like drawing me in. But I heard the words like driving me insane, so probably something is driving you insane, or you are going to meet up with a circumstance which is going to possibly drive you nuts. That's what it feels like. Something about a lizard is coming up. If you see one, that could be a sign for you. But you're moving really fast, even if you can't see it. Something could happen in the month of September. That's another thing that came up. Um the 14th of a month could be significant, or the number 14 could mean something to you. Even 26, that's another thing that came up. I heard the word art. So maybe somebody's really creative, or like into arts, or is into movies, or you know, any form of entertainment. We have the 10 of swords. Okay, it's over. That's what it is. You've killed the devil. That's what's here. And you don't have to spend a lot of time here. I feel like something is over in our life and you have to move forward. You don't have to waste your time here. That's if something ended in your life, like I'm speaking to you directly, you should move on from the battlefield. And you know what I mean by that. Take it how it resonates, but it's almost like if something has ended, if something has transformed into something completely different, if you've lost touch with someone, if you have lost someone, um, again, take your time, be kind with yourself, but in time, move on. This situation is dead, and I don't want to be insensitive, but I'm not speaking to one person alone, so please keep that in mind. It's a general reading. So the message that I'm receiving is move on from it in time so that you don't get too affected. For some of you, you've already moved on. And then we have the 10 of Cups. Number 10 appears to be really significant for you guys, and number 10 speaks about completion. It also speaks about aftermath, what comes after a cycle gets completed. Um, so I feel like the energy of moving on is really um is really significant. It's almost like you have to you cannot be in a cocoon forever. You like we as individuals, we grow out of phases and then we move on to different situations, different people, and different circumstances. You have grown out of whatever situation this is. So I feel like that's the message here. I also do feel like somebody could be a Libra that's coming up also. Then we have, this is the Hanged Man, but it's in reverse. So let's see, what does it mean. I feel like something in your life is taking a lot of time, and that's not natural. That's not how it's supposed to be. Don't think that it has to take this longer. It has to be this way. It has to be this delayed. It's not. Because something is wrong. Something is not working right. You're not thinking properly. I also do want to say you're probably focusing on the wrong things. You're probably focused on what does not need your attention at the moment. That's another thing. Yeah. And then we have the Hermit. I do want to speak about that talent that I was saying. You have to embrace your uniqueness. This is the Hermit card, but it feels like you're scared about something. You're doubtful. You are in fear regarding something. You have a talent, or you have an opportunity, or you have an idea. You have something at hand, a task of some kind, and you are not, what's the word for it? It's almost like you're not willing, or you're not brave enough, or you don't feel brave enough to give your all to it because of fear, because of doubt, because of judgment, because of embarrassment, whatever this is. But it's almost like you don't see that what you have is so rare and it's so precious. If you put it out in the world, it's just gonna be, oh my goodness, it's gonna be this. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna change. It's almost like the universe is waiting for you to make that move, or like, um, it's also speaking about somebody's life purpose. It's almost like whoever you are watching this reading, I do feel like you are at a very important phase in your life where um you are probably very close to fulfilling your life purpose. And yeah, it's almost like the universe wants you to give your all to this situation. And yeah, it's almost like somebody's really critical of themselves. That's what it feels like. Somebody's name could start with K. I think I already said it. We have the High Priestess. I heard the words life is like a movie again. Something is going to work out in your favor, I feel. Regardless of how unbelievable, how hopeless it may look, something is going to make its way to you. That's what I see. And I do feel like somebody's quite religious. Something about that came up. Then we have Judgment. Okay, we finally got the Judgment card. Okay, I do feel like there's someone in this group who's really inspired by stories, or like, I mean, everybody is inspired by stories of some kind or the other, but the kind of stories I can see here are like those epic ones, that have been on this planet forever. Like old stories. Something about old is coming up again and again. Um, yeah, whoever you are meant to have this. If you have a dream, you're meant to have this, regardless of how impossible or how unbelievable it looks. Then we have the Two of Swords. I also feel like no one can make a change, only you can. Okay, I'm just gonna say something. Regardless of how many tarot readings you watch or who you listen to on social media, nothing's going to change unless you. I mean, you can listen to them, you can get information, but once you have the information, once you understand what's wrong, and once you know that this is not how it is, and you know the solution to it, you have to apply it for your life to change. We have the Empress. Um, if somebody's struggling financially, I feel like your entire life is about to turn around completely in the upcoming 3 months. But there is a but in this. You can either go like, from the Hermit to the Hanged Man or to the Empress. It really depends on your approach. It really depends on how you see things. We have the Ten of Wands. I feel like whoever you are watching this group, life is hard for you. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. It feels really challenging. It feels like you are going through a lot. You truly are. And I don't want to invalidate that. I totally see it. I totally understand this. Um, and we have the Two of Cups. Something about an eagle is coming up. That could mean something to someone. Um, Someone's name starts with J. I'm hearing that. Okay. I got the song Demons by Imagine Dragons. That could mean something to someone. And then we've got the Star card. Okay. It's almost like the entire time I'm in this reading and I'm looking at these cards and observing everything, I keep hearing some or the other music or song or the name of a movie. It just feels very like a lot is happening constantly. I feel like if that is not what you're experiencing right now, that's what is about to happen. That's what is about to take place in your life. And this is the last card. We have the Ace of Swords. It's all about this. It's all about being really, really, really honest with yourself. Really honest at every moment, and cutting the things out or situations, even from your mind, that take up a lot of energy that are not serving you. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm gonna finish off this pile right here. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if you do wish to book a personal reading with me, you can definitely email me, and my email is given in the description box below. Thank you so much once again for watching. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye. See you guys next time. Okay, so if you chose the second option or this book, um, which is Revenge of the Living Dummy, this is going to be a reading all about what is it that you need to know the most right now regarding any situation in your life. So let's see, what do we have. It's a general reading, so keep that in mind. Okay. I got the vision of the Nine of Swords as I'm looking at this cover, and it gives me a feeling that somebody could be having trouble falling asleep, or it could get really anxious during nighttime. You could have nightmares even. This could even go to that extent. Um yeah, that's I also got the vision of the Devil card, to be honest. It's like some really crazy stuff is happening. And you're like, where's this all coming from? Something about Christmas is coming up all of a sudden. And let's see, what else do we have? I do feel like there is an event that's coming up. I'm not sure. I was gonna say that you're gonna be invited to an event, but then I got the vision, or it's almost like somebody corrected me, that you have already been to this event, and this event has left an impact on you. So it's speaking of something from the past. For others of you, I feel like there is an event coming up. There is something that's going to take your attention. So there is an event coming up. But I feel like for others of you, for most of you, this is speaking of something that happened in the past that still affects you. Like, still has you in its clutches. That's what I'm sensing. And I also do want to say you have to be very careful of the people around you, and not everybody wants the best for you. Not everybody knows what is right for you, even if they want, even if they have um good intentions towards you. Not everybody knows what is right for you. Only you know that. So you have to stop taking people's advices. That's another thing that I'm sensing. I'm also hearing it's about to rain. Now, this could be literal. Probably it's raining, or it's about to rain wherever you are at. For others of you, I feel like this is speaking about relief from something. Um, this could even be like the tower moment. Like something is really coming in at its full force, but then you are going to see the sky clearly. You're going to have a look at the situation clearly. I also do want to say, I'm just gonna put this book aside because I'm getting messages after messages, but you're seeing the true colors of someone. That's what it feels like. Um, I was hearing it's not as scary as it looks. And we got this card. I pulled this card out for you guys when I chose that book. So we have number 6, and it says, Weaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. And I feel like one of the most important things for group number 2 is to be alone, or to be in your own company, and to isolate yourself from most of the people right now. You have to work on something, or you have to work on yourself, and that can only happen when you don't have people giving you like advices, even if they know nothing about that. And it's almost like when you're alone, you can really think. Some of you can be introverts, some of you can be people who get drained when you're around people, around others, around strangers. And I also do want to say somebody's attracting someone, probably a new person. When it comes to love, when it comes to dating, I see that also. But you need to work on yourself first. That's what I got. So I'm gonna shuffle some cards now and see what do we have. I also do want to say somebody's having the fear of, is that, what is it? Fear of missing out. I I do want to say it's not, I'm hearing the words in regards to that. It's not as great as you think it is, or it's not as cool as you presume it to be. Whatever it is that you are, that you think you are missing out on. So for group number 2, what is it that they need to know? I got the number 3. So somebody's name starts with S. I heard the name Sammy. So um that could be significant. Somebody's name could start with K. Yeah. I sense a feminine energy in this group. So maybe a feminine energy is significant in some way in your life, or something about that. I also got the vision of a hat, and with that I saw the magician card. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. Okay. I did not see. Okay, here's the thing. I was shuffling the cards. I did not see anything. And this was at the bottom of the deck. Look at that. I was speaking about the Nine of Swords. Somebody's having a lot of stress and anxiety over a situation. My goodness, crows could be significant, but I was just speaking about this card. It's insane how my guides confirm everything that I was feeling when I was looking at the cover. So let's start with the cards. We have the King of Wands. This is how it looks. I heard the words "you got this." So it's probably like somebody's boosting your confidence, somebody's hyping you up, or you're doing that to yourself. Or probably somebody else in your energy. I got a very um light-hearted vibe. It's almost like it feels like this person, this could be a fire sign, but somebody wants to pursue you. I don't know why I heard the word purchase. Maybe they want to make a purchase and they want to gift you something. They want to get you something. Yeah, definitely. This is someone who wants to make themselves known to you. And it seems like, yeah, like this person is quite smitten with you. Somebody's popular. I see that too. I feel like not in a traditional sense, but it could even be um like you're just popular amongst the people that are around you. We have the Five of Swords. Something is really messing up with your head. Like really. I do want to say it's not true. It's, I heard the word, it's a bunch of BS, to be honest. Like it's not true. Whatever you are worried about, it's not how it is. Probably, not probably, certainly, you are overthinking. I think, I'm not sure how much truth is in the situation, but for some of you, there's nothing true about this whole thing that you are overthinking about. For some of you, I feel like perhaps there is some truth to it, but most of it is exaggerated. So, especially when it comes to a person, if it's about a specific individual, you're just overthinking yourself. We have the Knight of Wands. You know what? This reading is so it's like a contrast between two people. One of them is like super anxious and stressed and um on the edge literally, and the other person is so in the vibe and in the moment and just living and, yeah, just happy. Um, I feel like one of you could be, there's someone in your energy. I don't think it's you. And this is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But they're really, um, we have the Hermit. Again, you see how these two cards, the Five of Swords and the Hermit, they have the same energy, and the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands have the same energy. It's almost like you are worried about a person or a situation which involves a person, and you're overthinking things when it comes to that. I heard the word Maldives, so that could be significant to someone. Um, that could resonate with you in some way. But something about an island probably is significant. Yeah, something about plants or gardening is coming up also. Then we have with the Hermit, if this is not about a person, if this is not about love, I want to say this is about a situation, like a career thing, and you're really overthinking something. You are really I heard the word fear mongering. So it's almost like you're working yourself up for no reason, and I almost sense someone being like angry and like frustrated after listening to it, and they're like, but there is something to worry about. There is something that's making me anxious. How can you say that? Like, it's not like that, and you don't know, and all of that stuff. But you don't realize a lot of things are being messed up because you're overthinking things, because everything is energy. But that's like a whole different conversation. We have Temperance. If this is about love, if this is about a person, it does not have to be like a romantic thing. It could even be platonic. But if this is about a different, if this is about an individual, you both are in completely different energies, and that's why you are not in contact. That's why nothing seems to be going your way, because you both are not on the same page. You both are completely, you are having a really, really hard time, whoever you are. And you are making, I just want to speak to you personally for a minute. If you have chosen this group and you know anything about manifestation, I just want to tell you or remind you that everything is your creation, and the fact that, and I don't want you to be scared of your thoughts, or like, um, you crying about something. You can let those thoughts and feelings out, and you should, but don't dwell on the things that you don't want to experience. We have the Five Cups. This feels like rejection. For some of you, this is like rejection when it comes to not just a relationship, but even a job. Like somebody got rejected at a job, or like not just a job, but also when it comes to, like, it feels like, I heard the word failure. Like that's how you feel. That's how the situation makes you feel. An event that happened, it makes you feel really bad about yourself, and it keeps you stuck. It keeps bringing you back to it again and again. As I said, it keeps you in its clutches. We have the Three of Pentacles, regardless of what's in front of you. Then we have the Moon card. I do want to say, if you have chosen this group, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was speaking about that event that completely shook you, or an event that had a lasting impact on you. For some of you, you have moved past it, but I feel like for most of you, you have not. You're still there. And if that is you, then I think there is another event coming in to clarify things for you, to lighten things up, to light things up. Sorry, I messed it up. And it's going to act like you see how there is nighttime, there's the moon, everything is dark. It's gonna act like the sun. That event is going to act like the sun. It's going to show you what's important and what's not, what's true and what's not. So, yeah, we have the Ten of Wands. Somebody could be an earth sign. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Stop focusing on things that you don't have anything to do with. This could be other people's mess. This could be conflicts that don't concern you. I also heard stop making unnecessary purchases. So maybe you have to stop spending on things that you don't like or you don't want. Or it could be about spending your energy in a place which does not require your attention. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. I'm hearing the words open up your heart, and also I also heard the words not everything is black and white, and not everything is supposed to be dealt in the same manner. And when I say that, I feel like you have to go, you you don't have to do the right thing. You have to do what's right. Oh, sorry. Okay. You don't have to do the right thing. You have to do what you feel like doing. Like if you want to give somebody a chance, and if you think that this person is not gonna be up to the, like, I don't know what your beliefs are, but if your mind is not ready for it, but if your heart says yes, if you feel like that's the thing you want to do, you should go for it. That's what I'm hearing. Don't let fear stop you anymore. It's almost like you have to open up. This is the Ace of Cups. There's someone coming into your life who's going to really, really help you a lot. Help you with, if this is not a person, this feels like an opportunity which is going to really, really help you heal yourself or transform yourself and get out of this mindset. We have the Nine of Swords. This was at the bottom of the deck. I heard the word no. I do want to say you have to bring a change in who you surround yourself with, what you consume, and like what you're doing in your day-to-day life. If everything is going downhill, start questioning these things. Are you watching something that makes you anxious, makes you stressed, um, makes you negative even, or angry? If that is happening, take a step back. Even with the people that are around you, if they're always complaining, I feel like that's one of the things. Um, let's see if there's anything else. Then I have the Ace of Pentacles. Again, I was speaking about this group. I feel like a lot of you are attracting someone, and this could be a fire sign. This could be someone who's confident, who knows how to have fun in life, and who seems to be doing the right thing at least. Um, with the Ace of Pentacles, I want to say this is something stable and reliable. If it's not love, if you're not looking for that, then I feel like it's an opportunity, but you have to be open to it. That's the thing. You have to be open. Not everything or everyone is the same. That's what's coming up. So I'm gonna finish off this pile right here. If you liked this video, please give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe down below if you haven't already. And do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so if you do wish to book a personal reading with me, you can definitely email me, and my email is given in the description box below. Thank you so much once again for watching. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye. See you guys next time.